Well, how you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Mon Bazou. Now, I did say it's going to take me a little while to grind out, so we're already a week through our probation period of waiting for the racetrack, because unfortunately it takes 2 weeks to unlock the racetrack, and I haven't done anything really. I've just been sort of like messing around with bits and pieces. I'm actually on the way to the decoration store now to finally get the last piece. So what I need to do is I need to go to the petrol station or the fuel station or the gas station, depending on your like pronunciations and so on and so forth. And I'm going to go and sell some weed just quickly, and then we're going to head to the decoration store. I need to pick up another. I think I need another table. I think that's literally all I need now, because I've been buying bits and pieces since. I've spent exuberant amounts of money on all the other stuff, and you know, just trying to make sure that everything's like covered, genuinely all good now, so it's all right. So now I just got to wait for these people to open. Now I do have 2 large packs of marijuana herbal medication. Hey, and they're open. Hey, what up, fellas? How's tricks? Yeah, I'm just coming here. I need some maple syrup. Need some coffee, because coffee is good. Now what I do is get a single pack. I need a single pack of herbal med. Oh, you want a big pack? Okay, I've got you covered there, matey. Right. Get a. It's a big. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. That's a nice 500 doll hairs to be done. Right. So, all good. Now, what I need to do is I need to head to the decoration store and pick up a table, because I've got a bookshelf, but I need a table. And then from there, I need. I think that's all I sort of need at the moment. Yeah, we're decorating, and I know it's going to be a little bit of a different video. You know, different vibe, different everything, really, isn't it? It's like, hey, what you doing? I'm turning myself into an interior decorator. Now, if you... Oh, what? It's bloody Saturday and it's bloody shut. Right, okay. A little bit annoyed. That means everywhere's shut. That means I've got nothing else really to do. Well, okay, so what I'm going to do then is we are going to go to... I'm going to go and buy some paints and stuff then. Basically, I'm going to buy lots and lots of different stuff. The reason why I'm buying all of this stuff now is because I've got too much money. You know, I'm waiting for the racetrack to open. I've just got money to blow now, really. So I'm going to buy everything. Actually, I do need to buy one of those. That's like an emergency thing. Done. Right, cool. I'm going to buy one of these just because I can. I don't really care. I'm going to put everything in the back as well. Actually, no, I need colour, and I need like lots of colour. I'm just going to, actually, you know what? I'm just going to clear him out, just because I can. So yeah, there we go. I mean, I've got 1,900 left. What I've just bought, as much as I could, basically. I get paid tomorrow. It's all good. So yeah, I'm going to head back now, and we're going to start decorating, because basically all I can really do. I mean, I could come out tonight and we could do a race. You know, that wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, we're going to go and decorate. I need to be really careful. So what we need to push B, get us to that camera, and just make sure nothing falls out, because I feel like that bit in like Fast and Furious when they're driving all the Supra's parts down the road. Yeah, that's literally where I'm at the moment. I just don't want anything. If anything falls out, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed in myself. So the main reason why I bought a new engine is I'm actually sort of preempting, and I don't know if this is something that's ever going to happen, but I will buy everything from Roger as well. The main reason why is because I feel that later on in this game we might need like an entire new set of car parts, because I don't know. The developer might chuck in a new car for us to fully customize and this, that and the other, and it's like, if I buy all the parts now, then worst comes to worst is I've spent a stupid amount of money now ready for whatever update is due to come out at whatever point. You know, so technically I would have an entire car full of parts at home ready to go. And that's what I'm sort of preempting. I mean, it could just be a wild card in my head. It's like, yeah, you should do this, but then I shouldn't, if you know what I mean. I've also prepped all these wheels. Now, what I did was I bought every single wheel out of the shop, and just to see which one's painted whichever way. And it actually seems to be that only one of them painted weirdly. So all the other rims in the entire shop paint properly. So the whole rim, the whole everything. It's only these ones that don't paint properly. I don't know if this is a problem with like the coding for the game or anything, but that I found very strange, that it was just one wheel that didn't do properly. Everything else, bog standard, works well, it's all right. But I just found it very weird that it was just the one tyre that boned up, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, just very strange if you ask me. Anyways, it's floating, it's floating. Top hole! Right, cool. 11:36 in the morning, and we're heading to the shop again. I need one more table. One more. So, between a couple of seconds ago and now, for me, I've got to pick up one more table for my garage. Now, I've sorted out a little bit, you know, here and there. Made it a lot smarter, made it a lot nicer. And also, during my time of sort of like doing that, I've been doing the races as well. I mean, it's Wednesday. I've been racing solid every night for the last 5 nights. Also found the guy to sell radios to, so I know when I think he turns up on just Tuesdays, but I'm sort of going there every night just to see if that's right. I mean, if it's just Tuesday, then it's all good. I've got shelves of radios ready to be sold, but I sort of want to keep some of them because it makes my garage look cooler. It really does. I know for the next sort of like 5 weeks, I'm probably not going to be like earning money, right? I'm just going to be earning bits off of what I've done through the maple syrup over my time, but not actually earning anything new. So my money will stop eventually. Now, I know the only way to get this back on track is to basically sell lots and lots of maple syrup quickly. Now, so what I am doing is I've planted a few more trees. I'm hoping I'm going to get to a point where even when I'm making syrup, it never goes down. I just want it to always be a constant level, so I can just have it constantly on cooking. Alright, cool. No electricity bill. Fantastic. Right. So let's go and get myself another barrel. My timing's all messed up now. So the problem with doing all like the nighttime racing is that you're determined by when you get back to your house. Now, most of the time, after you've done a race and everything, it's normally about 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. So when you sleep through till like 10, which means I've lost those couple of hours I would normally have on a normal day. Because normally my character's up by like 7, I'm watering plants, I'm doing this, and I'm in that routine. But now I've gone into nighttime routine, my character is just off whack, basically, you know? So I'm trying, I think after this will be like, I'm trying to get back onto track of where I should be. So I'm just picking up another barrel now, and then we got to go to then we got to go to the decoration shop. Right, cool. I need to do. Thank you. Right, come again. Chuck you in there. And we need to go over here, and then we need more money, more this, more that, and then I'm going to buy everything off of Roger, which means I need more storage, which means I'll be back in here again at some point, buying another table, just because I need to put more stuff on that table. Because you never know. Like I said, I think it sounds like there may be a plan to bring in a few more cars into this. And even I've said, you know, mate, we need a project car. We need something to build from the ground up, that sort of thing. And having all of these parts just readily available for myself would be perfect. Right, let me just get home, and then we'll sort the rest of my garage out. All good. So, doing the races for 5 nights, it was all right, but it's not very exciting. Once you got your car to like a top level, you've basically done it. You won't ever get overtaken. Anyway, and this is my garage, and it's looking all right. I'm liking it a lot. So we just need to sort out all the bits and pieces we haven't put on the E36, which is this, my car, and then all the old stuff is already on tables. All the new stuff is just going on there now. And like I said, when it comes to the stuff that Roger sells, I wanna basically rebuy it all again. I mean, I did buy a brand spanking new engine just to do what I'm doing. So I'm just stacking everything up and enjoying being able to do all this, really, because it's just more fun. Being able to have all these added extras and all this stuff just laying around, it's nice to have it there as an option. That's mainly the only reason why I'm doing all this, is just because, number one, it looks pretty. Number two, options. I mean, if I want to change over certain things, I can. I can just go, right, I want to change my exhaust. You know, I want to change this over. I mean, there's no point in doing it, but it's just nice to have that option, you know. There we go. So all my exhausts and the new engine there, all my rusty bits there. Now we've just got like suspension bits. Unfortunately, what I did do was I bought 2 extra of these. I didn't need to. I just did because I wasn't thinking. In all honesty, I just bought them because they were on the shelf, and I don't really care about my money at the moment. And the reason why is just because I'm just waiting for days to pass now. It's just waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting. All good. Alright, so I think, apart from buying all the stuff over at Rogers again, which I haven't done yet, I will do at some point. Shut the door. There we go. There's my garage. It's all sorted out and ready to go. So the idea is, if I go to Rogers' place and pick up a new load of equipment, like loads and loads of stuff, like the brand new stuff, then I will probably put it across this wall here. The main reason for it is just because I've got the room and I can move the hood wherever I please to put it. Which, actually, you know what, I could just put it over here and it wouldn't batter an eyelid. It's just there and it's okay. So if I want to go to Rogers and I'll buy up a new load's worth of car stuff, I'll just buy another couple of tables and put them across the back here. We've got a tyre rack, we've got all our spare tyres underneath as well. And this was mainly just to show you like which one's painted different ways. Turns out the only one that's a bit dodgy is the tuned wheel, which only paints the inside of the rim. It doesn't paint the outside, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, one finished car, one finished garage. I don't want to sell them all, but what I probably will do is I'll just take the top layer off and then sell those ones. I might head back to the junkyard to see if I have missed any, but I don't think I have. So what I will do is I'll just profit off of the spares and then just keep the rest, just because it looks cool in here. But apart from that, it's done. There you go, that's my garage. Finished. And I will just keep buying stuff as well, like new packs of bolts and new paints and this, just because it just makes it look a bit more fuller and actually more of a working place. And a few more rust kits and a few more brakes. We've got calipers coming out of our ear rolls. Basically, we've got enough to build a new car if we ever get the opportunity to. If the developer goes, hey, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick a new car in because, you know, it'll be all right. Right, so my next portal call is going to dump this over in the sugar shack, mainly because it's getting to that point. I've been filling up maple syrup here and there for the last week and a half now, mainly just because I've got nothing else really to do. I'm wasting time waiting for the racetrack to open, so when the racetrack opens, I'll be in there and I'll be tottling off. So I've been buying like taps, I've been buying tubing, I've extended my farm a bit more as well. I'm just waiting for that lot to grow, and yeah, this is where we're at now. We're predominantly just, I'm doing like 1 or 2 barrels a day and just leaving it go because there's no point in me like really rushing anymore, and I've already got a backlog of barrels. It is going to get to a point I'll probably just end up stacking them outside because I can't fit any more inside. But apart from that, I would say that I'm getting to this point. I think I've tied up pretty much most of the loose ends in this game now, to a point where I don't really need to do anything else. So the racetrack is my last thing. I've cleaned up my garage. I'm going to buy another load of spare parts from Roger at some point, and we'll get to there again at some point. But I think we're done. We've done that one, done. Oh, there we go. Race car. Speedway completed. Reward, race car body, race car controls. And so, yeah, that's my last thing to do because I've got to wait until it opens. Everything else is done now. Just waiting for the racetrack. So, if you have enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you've got an idea of what I can do after Mon Bazou. I'm actually looking for input on this because, I mean, I've got a couple of things I can sort of like prat around with and enjoy and do some videos on. But it's always nice to hear what you guys are saying as well. And to see if there's anything that we can, you know, cross paths on maybe and see where we can go. But at the moment, Mon Bazou for me, it's treating me well. But I'm seeing the end and the finish line, and I'm not sure where I'm going after this. But it'll be an interesting ride wherever I end up. At the end of the day, this game is treating me well. It's treating most of its fan base well as well, and I like it when you see an entire, like, when you see an entire community like get behind a project like this, and it just goes to show you don't have to have $1 million budget for graphics, and you don't have to have $1 million in this or $1 billion franchise. Some games are just made for cult classic style, and a game like this, I mean, it's, if you've ever played My Summer Car, you'll enjoy this game. You really will. But for me, I wasn't massive into My Summer Car, but this one struck a nerve with me, and it's definitely something I've enjoyed playing. So however long I can stretch this out for and still enjoy the game I'm playing and still enjoy showing you things that I'm working on, I'll continue to do so. I just hope you're along for the ride and you're enjoying it as well. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates, and I'll be back here with another one at some other point. Until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.